Have you ever struggled to grasp a complex topic, feeling overwhelmed by the sheer amount of information? What if I told you there's a proven method that can simplify your learning process and help you master any subject? Welcome to the Feynman technique. In this video, we'll explore 5 steps to learn any subject using this powerful method. Imagine being able to explain intricate concepts with ease, just like Richard Feynman, the Nobel Prize-winning physicist known for his exceptional ability to simplify complex ideas. Today we'll dive deep into how you can apply his technique to transform your learning experience. Have you ever felt lost in a sea of information? You're not alone. Learning can often seem daunting, especially when faced with challenging subjects. But what if there was a way to turn that confusion into clarity? The Feynman technique is not just a method, it's a mindset. It encourages you to break down complex ideas into simple, digestible parts. By the end of this video, you'll not only understand the steps involved, but also how to implement them in your daily learning routine. So stick around, because we're about to unlock the secrets to effective learning. Let's start by understanding why the Feynman technique is so crucial. Richard Feynman believed that if you can't explain something simply, you don't understand it well enough. This principle is the foundation of our journey today. Many of us face common challenges when learning: information overload, lack of retention, and the frustration of not being able to explain what we've learned. I've been there too. But through my own experiences and research, I discovered that the Feynman technique offers a systematic approach to overcoming these hurdles. In this video, I'll share personal anecdotes and insights that highlight the effectiveness of this method. By the end, you'll see how it can transform your approach to learning, whether you're a student, a professional, or just someone eager to expand your knowledge. Step 1. Choose a topic. The first step in the Feynman technique is to choose a topic that you want to learn about. This can be anything from a scientific concept to a historical event. Write the topic at the top of a blank page. Why is this important? Choosing a specific topic helps you focus your efforts. Instead of trying to learn everything at once, you'll be able to dive deep into one subject. For example, if you're interested in learning about the theory of relativity, write theory of relativity at the top of your page. This sets the stage for your learning journey. Step 2. Teach it to a child. Now that you have your topic, it's time for the fun part. Teach it to a child. Imagine you're explaining this concept to a 6-year-old. Use simple language and avoid jargon. This step is crucial because it forces you to break down complex ideas into their most basic components. If you find yourself using complicated terms, it's a sign that you need to simplify your understanding. For instance, when explaining the theory of relativity, you might say, "It's about how time can change depending on how fast you are moving." This simple explanation captures the essence of the concept without overwhelming details. Step 3. Identify gaps in your knowledge. As you teach, pay attention to areas where you struggle to explain the topic. These gaps in your understanding are key indicators of what you need to focus on next. Take a moment to reflect. What parts of the topic are unclear? Where do you feel you lack confidence? For example, if you find it difficult to explain how gravity affects time in the theory of relativity, that's a signal to revisit that specific aspect. Step 4. Study and fill in the gaps. Now it's time to study and fill in those gaps. Go back to your resources, books, articles, videos, and dive deeper into the areas you identified. This step is about actively seeking out information that clarifies your understanding. Use different sources to gain various perspectives on the topic. For instance, you might watch a documentary on Einstein or read a simplified book on relativity. The goal is to gather enough information to explain the topic clearly and confidently. Step 5. Simplify and repeat. Once you've filled in the gaps, it's time to simplify and repeat your explanation. Go back to your page and rewrite your explanation, incorporating the new knowledge you've gained. This step reinforces your understanding and helps solidify the information in your memory. Try explaining the topic again, this time with more confidence and clarity. You might say, "The theory of relativity tells us that time is not constant. It can speed up or slow down depending on how fast you are moving compared to someone else." As we move through these steps, keep in mind that the Feynman technique is not just about memorization. It's about deep understanding. Are you ready to transform your learning process? Let's recap the steps quickly. Choose a topic, write it down, teach it to a child, simplify your explanation, identify gaps, recognize what you don't understand, study and fill in gaps, research to clarify your understanding, simplify and repeat, refine your explanation. Now let's take a moment to reflect. How can you apply these steps to your own learning? Think about a subject you've struggled with recently. How might the Feynman technique change your approach? Throughout this video, I've shared insights and strategies to help you master the Feynman technique. But what if I told you there's more? Stay tuned for a surprising twist at the end that will elevate your learning even further. As we near the conclusion, let's recap the key points we've covered. The Feynman technique is a powerful method for mastering any subject. It emphasizes understanding over memorization. By teaching concepts in simple terms, you reinforce your learning. Remember, learning is a journey, and the Feynman technique can be your guide. Before we wrap up, I want to leave you with this empowering thought. You have the ability to learn anything you set your mind to. Embrace the challenge, use the Feynman technique, and watch as your understanding deepens and your confidence grows. If you found this video helpful, please give it a thumbs up, share it with your friends, and subscribe to ResiliDream for more transformative content. We'll be diving deeper into other learning techniques and personal development strategies in our upcoming videos. You won't want to miss it. Thank you for joining me today on this journey to mastering the Feynman technique. Remember, learning is a lifelong adventure, and with the right tools, you can conquer any subject. Stay curious, keep exploring, and I'll see you in the next video.